Campaign Central. We have pictures for you as we're going to be watching things in Washington and in Doral. We're watching President Biden in Washington, and we're watching former President Trump in Doral. One of the topics that's up for discussion in D.C. is supporting Ukraine in the battle against Russia, but there's also talk about President Biden's debate performance and whether he will drop out of the race.
Well, while that's going on, Donald Trump continues to rally support from his party. He's holding a rally over in Doral on the East Coast tonight. That's where we find Wink News anchor Claire Galt. Claire, we can't ignore the obvious in all of this. There's a lot of people out there. Some of those folks have been out there in the heat 7 hours.
Yeah, Chris, those doors opened at 2 p.m. and people have been here ever since. You can see this sea of people here behind me, despite the really blazing temperatures. I mean, it is almost 100 degrees out here. It is very, very, very hot. So I asked a lot of people who came here today why they decided to sweat it out for the former president.
You've got.
Ooh, it's hot. It's hot. Yeah, but it's worth it. I do it again in a heartbeat.
It wasn't as bad in the morning because it was kind of cloudy, but within the last hour it's gotten really hot. About 5 or 6 people have passed out because of the heat.
Now, some people told me another drawing factor to this rally at Trump's Doral Golf Club is the chance that he announces his vice president this evening. But UCF political scientist Aubrey Jewett told me Trump should lay low right now. President Joe Biden is still facing the fallout of what experts, analysts, politicians are calling a poor debate performance, and Biden is still facing calls to drop out altogether. Jewett said Trump should let that be the main story for as long as possible.
You've got the lead, according to the polls anyway. So just let the other side self-destruct, right? Biden, during the debate, for instance, he sort of fell apart without Trump having to do almost anything. So that would be my biggest advice: is try not to mess it up, right? If I was his chief campaign advisor, I'd say, look, you're ahead, so stay on message, don't do anything too controversial, and let's just keep plugging away.
Now, here in Doral, people will be waiting for about 2 more hours to hear the former president speak. He is set to start at 7 p.m. I'll have live coverage throughout the evening and on the Wink News Night Beat. I'm live in Doral. Claire Galt, Wink News.
All right. Thank you very much, Claire.